Hello Super Nerd friends, welcome to Wednesday. It's Becky. Sorry I skipped Tuesday again. Alexis, I'm glad I waited though for you to get your video properly uploaded, because now I've remembered all the things that I want to say, and I find this topic of conversation really fascinating with the where is humanity going? Are we in the past or present, or science and waste and whatnot? But it wasn't like waste was kind of the direction I went on that one. And Haley, what you were saying about horses and society in London and too much horse crap, and then, oh look, cars fixed all our problems. Like, that's a very deep analogy. Well, it's not even an analogy, it's a anecdote. I don't know, history lesson. And I've tried to, you know, that's the march of progress, new problems, old problems, but like where we are today, it's not even that we're not doing the things that we could be doing. It's not just waste. It's not that, I don't know, it's just like a lot of the technical, scientific things, we're just doing what we've done, like tradition, just doing the Portal video, you know, like, we're running this company the way my father ran it and his father before him. You're doing all the same practices and everything, and it's it just seems, I don't know, outdated in a lot of ways. And like, even like the stuff in physics that I'm learning, or relearning, or relearning, I don't know, they're like really cool ideas, and they're fairly new to me, but they're also, you know, you understand that idea. It's like, okay, what was the next big thing? Like with batteries, like battery technology is way, like, battery life is so I feel like we should be way beyond that with batteries. But I mean, they're fairly, you know, chemical batteries, it's a fairly simple concept. And capacitors, and you understand the limits, and you're like, okay, why haven't we gotten past that yet? I don't know, and you know, we can only go so fast. We have only so much money to put into research. Instead, we put it all into warfare. I guess warfare is, maybe we're in the future for as far as wars. Bombs, no, those are pretty old. I don't know, I just feel like every couple of decades we need totally new, fresh set of ideas. Transportation, see, we're still on cars, that's a problem. Honestly, at this point we should be able to, like, atomize and just transfer places. Yeah, like, we have 3D printers. Why can't we just have, you know, like, a 3D printer in our house? Why do we have to go out and buy stuff? Why can't we just print everything in our house? Yeah. Anyway, Zombies was really fun. I'm gonna try to edit that soon. Actually, the last one we did, though, was kind of monotonous, just us playing the same thing over and over again. There weren't so many high points, so I'm trying to get through that one, but I might do the most recent one first, because that was more fun, I think. So it was good to talk to you guys. I think you'll be able to hear me. I think I turned my volume up. I don't have too much time to do this, because I'm going out tonight. Yesterday was so busy. I'm so glad we got to play, though, because it was really fun. I had an hour nap the night before. Because I had a great weekend at work, and then Sunday night, I was like, no, Monday night, I didn't go to class on. I had a couple of bad days. I ate way too much ice cream over the last week. And then it all culminated on Friday when I'm like, I'm not gonna go to class. And then Monday I was like, I'm not gonna go to class. And then, so I skipped 2 days of class. Not because I needed to, just because I was like, nope. But I went to work. At least I didn't cancel everything. But then I got to that place, I'm like, oh, regret, I shouldn't have skipped class, oh crap. But I worked through it, and which is something I was never able to do at WSU. It just got worse and worse and worse, and I never caught up. So in one night, I caught up, I finished all my statics homework, studied for my physics test, did stuff. So Tuesday morning, I studied for my physics test, then went and took it at 7:30, and then finished my statics homework, turned that in, then did some stuff. I did some stuff for an hour. I ate an apple. That was my lunch. And then went to physics club, and we talked about magnets and magnets. I think magnets are fascinating. I think magnets are a huge potential of fascinating technology, and magnets are pretty old. I just think we haven't quite, like maglev trains. There's a lot of stuff we can do with magnets. Magnets and electricity, electrons, even like nuclear. I don't know all that much about nuclear fusion, but I don't know. And then like there are a lot of things, as far as technology goes, that biomimicry, and chemicals, and should be, I don't know, like mimicking energy processes in plant life and use that to get our energy from the sun. I don't know, like something cool, the chemicals and stuff. Chemistry is a weird thing, because like you can do chemistry, but then like the molecules seem totally different than, mixing stuff. Oh, it turned purple. Cool. We did chemistry. I don't know. I don't know enough about chemistry. Yeah, then I went out to dinner, and that's when I was wearing my Portal Who shirt yesterday, and Sue commented on it. I went out to dinner with Sue. She had a coupon, so I got free food last night, and I get free food tonight, so yay, food. And so I mentioned Portal. She's like, oh, that sounds familiar. Oh, Ellen McLean does all this stuff at Village Theatre, which is like the coolest theatre in Issaquah, and Issaquah is like... And Ellen McLean does a ton of stuff at Village Theatre, which is like in Issaquah, like where I grew, like the three cities that I grew up in, like Covington and Bellevue and Issaquah are like the three that I spent my most... And Issaquah, and that's just really cool. So we're gonna see The Mousetrap with Ellen McLean, and but I said that in Zombies, so and I did handbell choir, and then I played Zombies. So yesterday was a jam-packed day, and I didn't get enough sleep last night, but I watched New Girl. It was just an all-around great day. But I got like 5 hours of sleep last night, so I need to get some sleep tonight. But I get to watch Supernatural tonight, and I have to finish my homework tonight, and I'm going to church tonight, so there's still a lot of stuff to do. But I'm glad we're having this talk about, it's nice to have something, to talk about, video after video, to unify instead of me just talking about, so I did this, and complain, and my life, and my life, I'm so excited, and blah, blah. So, it's been a couple days since I worked, so I'm not going to say too much about QFC, other than I'm not going to buy ice cream there anymore, I hope. Because the Oreo Birthday Blast is the best ice cream in the world. And I probably talked about this last video, because it's really been, like, since Valentine's Day, I've been eating a ton of candy and ice cream. So, that's gonna stop, and I'm eating pretty well now. And I want to do, like, a detox thing, but I feel like... See, and that's another thing, like, health sciences, and, like, yeah, sure, surgery is way better than it used to be, but nutrition, and, I don't know, like, there's a whole vitamin thing, there's so many diets. I feel like we should know more about nutrition, but, mostly my point isn't to complain about us not being where we should be, except just in, like, the mindset of just accepting things that we've done. We can't accept things just because we have been doing them in the past. We have to try to change them and see that they're wrong, like, mostly wastefulness. So, and I can be, like, really passionate about that, like, I want to change that, but mostly it's, like, See, and I think my life is kind of related to, do you see, my bed is completely not made, and my room is a complete mess, which reflects the way my life has been going for like the past week, just with me not doing anything, eating ice cream, working, not doing school, and so my mind, and like the moon, the full moon the other night, oh my gosh, it was so pretty. That was Monday night. It, like, I'm just walking out of work, like, okay, I'm gonna go do homework, and I look up and I see the moon, and I'm like, it's so pretty. I don't know, the moon made me really emotional. I don't know, I just couldn't help it. Like, whenever I look into the sky, it makes me really emotional. I don't know where that came from. What was I talking about? Oh, just the world just seemed really overwhelming. Like, all the problems. Like, there are like 4 different mindsets. One mindset is, great things have been happening to me. It's a great day. Another is, bad things have been happening to me. It's a bad day. Another is, great things are happening in the world. It's a great place. Another is, terrible things are happening in the world, and the world is a terrible place. So, it's mostly been terrible things are happening in the world. Terrible things that I have no knowledge of. Terrible things that I do have knowledge of. Just terrible things in general are happening in the world. And there are way too many of them. Great things are happening as well. But there are way too many things are happening in the world, in my mind. Too many thoughts have happened in my mind, and I can't keep track of them. And it's been overwhelming. So, I mean, not that, like, my mind is so amazing and it's stuffed with all this genius stuff. No, I like, over the course of my life, I've had a lot of thoughts, and I've forgotten most of them, and I wish I could remember them. Isn't that weird how, like, the brain, see, the brain, too, is like a place we're totally behind. We need to know everything about it. There are brains. We should, there's untapped potential everywhere in the world, so much untapped potential. Waste is one of the untapped potentials, too, exactly. See, we could get so much more out of what we throw away. Man. And then we could go into the economics of this, and it's ridiculous. So, anyway, I'm going to say goodbye, because I'm gonna go. Soon. Very soon. Yeah. Adios. It's good talking to you guys. I miss you. Hope you're doing well. And, ta-ta.